a lot of changes have really been coming to the sport over the last 5 years or so. But now the latest thing has happened in the SEC where they have decided to play 9 conference games where before they were just playing 8. I think this is interesting, but Brandon, I want to hear your opinions on it because I think the Big Ten may be the only conference that plays non-conference games, maybe the Big 12. So yeah, like what do you think about it?
I mean, pros and cons to it, either way you look at it. If you keep it at 8, cool. If you move it up to 9, I mean, it's one more game. If anything, I want to look at it from the perspective of like playoff implications.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, the SEC, as we know, is the more dominant of the conferences in the Power Four now. So, if anything, I think it strengthens anybody's, I guess, claim for the title of being in the playoff. Let's say they're not an SEC champion. Let's say they're, that second or third team from the outside looking in. If they're playing 9 SEC teams now compared to 8, that extra game could give them just that extra push they need to get into the playoff compared to, let's say, a Big Ten team that's on the outside looking in, all that kind of stuff. So it'll
Yeah.
be interesting to see.
Yeah, no, I agree with that standpoint of it. I think it's very interesting because while there is starting to become more parity in college football, the SEC is still where the best players go to play football. Like you have in the Big Ten, you have Ohio State, Michigan, now you have Oregon. But when you go through Georgia, Alabama, just go look at the past 25 years and look at who's won the national championships and to force I think that is better because now I don't like the fact that these SEC teams were playing they were playing FCS teams in September.
Mhm.
And so it's like let's get that game off the schedule, but I don't necessarily think just because you talk about non-conference games in the Big 10, you're playing Rutgers. Like you're playing Purdue. You talk about non in the SEC, you're playing Florida, Georgia, Texas, Alabama, Ole Miss, like and Vanderbilt wasn't bad last year.
Vanderbilt
So
beat Bama. I mean,
yeah,